I didn't end up going out to protest this weekend. I worked both days this weekend, and then also with Donald Trump threatening his Insurrection Act, there were some online groups that I'm a part of saying don't go out to protest this weekend, to kind of send a message. Oh God, I don't know his name. He was a J6er who was released and tried to create some protest downtown. He had like 10 to 20 people, somewhere between that number, and then a whole huge mass crowd of counter protesters. Now, he ended up getting injured. I don't know how he got injured. I do know that a couple of black counter protesters protected him and got him out of there. I don't condone any of the violence. It's actually, it's been really over inflated on Fox News, because I've been seeing Fox News. I live here in Minneapolis. I've been out. It's been way, 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 way overinflated. Anyway, there's that. The other thing I want to bring up is I regularly talk to immigrants in my city, people I work with, people I go to school with, and often they're brought to tears because I've been asking, how are you doing? And they know exactly what I'm talking about. And so it's like me opening up the door for them to feel safe to talk to me about all of this. And I've been getting a lot of different perspectives. And these immigrants, they're legal, the ones I've been talking to, but they're terrified. As a U.S. citizen, I'm a little concerned going out to, thankfully that federal judge ruled that these orcs in bulletproof vests can't thrash us around anymore. But I've been a little nervous because clearly they're pretty lawless. But these immigrants are so grateful for Minnesota and Minneapolis in particular for being this haven of diversity and safety for these people. And they feel so supported. 2 tears today, somebody I spoke to. And I told this person, I am so grateful you're in my city. And when my kids go to school, I'm so happy that they go to school with people all across the world so they can learn about all these different cultures. You have to understand, whatever you want to do elsewhere, okay, fine. There's a percentage of people in England who are mad about the immigrants because they want to keep their identity. They're white, English, I don't know. The thing is it's, my dog's drinking water. It's different here. What I can say about Minneapolis, the United States was taken by white colonizing Europeans from Native Americans. Horrific, horrific history. Here's the deal. Now we're a melting pot. And it's beautiful for that. And that's what we were built on. And America was built on freedom and enterprise and diversity. So the rest of the country, and it's not like the rest of the country. There are people out there, and even in red states, who are understanding and empathizing with what I'm saying. For the rest of you, how could you go move to England? Have fun with that. Go move to Russia. I don't know. Go. Bye. Be gone. Otherwise, be quiet and accept diversity. And I just want to say to you guys who are standing up for diversity, for immigrants, for human rights, for, standing up to this newly emerging, whether you want to say newly or not, I understand that's debatable, but this emerging fascist dictatorship, that's what we're walking into, okay? I haven't always had this perspective. After Trump got into office and he started throwing out all these weird executive orders on his second term. See, his first term, I didn't see it this way. So it's not like I've always had this perspective. At this point, this is what's happening. And you either have, which actually a lot of people are standing up, you have the people who are standing up to it and recognizing it, and then you have a percentage of people who are for the Trump administration, and they are clearly supporting fascism. And then you have a category of people who are kind of in between. Maybe they are not sure how they feel, or maybe they support this side or that side, but they just kind of want to live their life and be quiet. You guys are complicit in it. I'm sorry. We are in a time in history where this is actually, in the United States, becoming very problematic, and we need to wake up. And this isn't about two-party politics. I don't do two-party politics. I don't do Democrat and Republican. Stand up for human rights and human decency, and keep standing up for diversity and immigrants, because they notice, they care, they are touched. Love to you all. I will be out tomorrow, I promise. I know I said that last time, but I wanted to wait. I wanted to listen to what these group members were saying. Pull back, because Trump wants to have an excuse to do his little bitch ass insurrection. So we pulled back. Martin Luther King Day, please God, Trump, don't turn it into Trump Day. God forbid. Martin Luther King Day is the perfect day for Minneapolis to get on the streets and get loud and exercise our First Amendment rights. Peace out, friends.